Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good afternoon, wherever you guys are. All that good stuff. We are live once again. We are live once again. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Hello. Hello. Welcome. Happy Friday. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Linda, good morning. Adam, good morning. Joan, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Once again, super happy to see everybody, to hear from everybody. We made it through another week, everybody. We did it. Almost. Of course, we gotta get through this one last day. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning. You're on West Coast time, so 9 a.m. over there. What's up, Blanco? What's going on, man? What's going on? Wendy, welcome. Welcome. So happy that some of you are here in the live stream for the very first time. Exciting moment for me as well. Not just for you guys, it's an exciting moment for me. Really, really happy to see some new faces, hear some new voices in the chat. 5-hour energy. Yeah, I'll just take a sip. See, the key to these, if you guys ever had a 5-hour energy, they're not bad. The key to them is don't take it all to the head like a shot. It's not supposed to be a shot. You're supposed to drink it like a regular drink. You know, one sip at a time. And it does work. When I first started in the Air Force, I would be driving from South Carolina all the way to Maryland to see my wife, who was my girlfriend at the time. And I always had one of these with me. Long, long drive. Long drive. Ty, what's going on? Welcome. Blanco, appreciate the compliment, buddy. Really, really do. Appreciate that compliment. I'm glad that you guys like my channel. Remember, you guys are a big part of what makes the channel what it is, what makes it awesome, what keeps me going with these live streams and stuff. You guys are so good at interacting with me. You know, it's like an even exchange of energy, man. I really appreciate it. Oh, we got a viewer from all the way in Israel. What's up, man? What's going on? Wow, that's actually kind of crazy. So we're going worldwide with Alphonso Speaks. I mean, I know I have some people in New Zealand, South Africa, Mexico, Germany, UK, Australia. They give me a lot of love, but I didn't know I had any viewers in Israel. Is it Israel or Israel? Or does it matter? I don't know. Some people pronounce it differently. I know they do it, I know they pronounce it differently when it comes to, like, you know, certain songs and stuff. Like, you know, those Christmas carols and everything. Sometimes they'll say Israel. You know what I mean? Super Kelly is finally up early enough to catch a live. Let's go. Yolanda, all the way in New York City. Kiki, morning from Virginia. What part of Virginia, Kiki? What part of Virginia? My folks used to live in Virginia Beach, right down the street from Regent University. Used to go there like every summer. Oh my goodness, Joan. Joan, my goodness. Thank you. Thank you. I will use that on tape. I will use that on tape. For those of you who didn't catch my last live, I am moving in like 4 or 5 weeks from now. Currently live in the Orlando, Florida area, and I'm going to be moving back up to the Washington, D.C. area where I'm originally from. So I'm really excited about that. Well, wow, Joan, that's crazy. That's I really do appreciate that super chat. That's insane. Thank you for that. You get a heart for that one. My goodness. My goodness, Joan. That's insane. That's crazy. I'm really grateful for that. Everybody, shout out to Joan, man. Shout out to Joan. You guys don't have to ever send me, super chats or whatever, but like when you guys do, I really do appreciate it. I really, really do appreciate it. Mel, I didn't know you were from northern Missouri. And I live in a town with 200 people. Oh man, so everybody knows each other. And everybody's probably in everybody's business, right? That has its advantages and disadvantages, but small towns are awesome too. They really are. Meet some of the most genuine people there. Hampton Roads is... So how far are you from Hampton University, Kiki? Because I think Virginia Beach is probably, like another hour or another 45 minutes away from Hampton, right? Something like that. I know I always had to pass, like, the Hampton Coliseum or whatever they call that place. I always had to pass that, like, on the Beltway, on the way to that bridge, to get, over to the Norfolk area. What you talking about, Kay? What you doing tomorrow night? Let us know. Iron Mama is from Washington State. Okay. Spokane, Seattle. Which part? Those are the only two cities I really know in Washington State. You have to educate me a little bit. Did I get back in the gym yet? Yes, I did one day last week. My body was really sore after I did it, but I did get back in there, did a lot of reps, and I was able to start off kind of light. Like, I'm only 29, but I have had a lot of injuries in my life, so scar tissue and stuff builds up in different areas of the body or whatever. So I always got to take it a little bit slow. Just to ease my way back into it. But I'm definitely going to be back in the gym sooner rather than later. I really like working out. I really, really do. But when the body is breaking down, you got to give it that time to heal. But I've gotten a lot of treatment, chiropractic, massage, stuff like that, and really just trying to get that rhythm back. Okay, so you're in Norfolk. Okay. All right, Kiki. Well, I'm very familiar with that area. I'm sure you know where Regent University is then, but yeah, my folks used to live right down the street from Regent University. So Mel works in Kansas City, lives about an hour and 10 minutes north of there. Okay. Are you a Chiefs fan by chance, Mel? Are you do you care about football at all? Iron Mama is 45 minutes from Seattle out on the peninsula. That must come with some beautiful views. David, you starting off on fire, man. Let's ease into it. All right, we haven't even gotten into the Darrell Brooks stuff yet. All right, we'll get to Don Woods and all that stuff later. We're all saying good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. We need to say hi to each other first before we start diving into all of that stuff, David. Okay, let's breathe, man. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna get into it. I promise. I promise we will get into it. Kay is going to the San Antonio Scholars Society Robbie Burns niche. What in the world is that? What is that? What is that? And why is the name so long? I've never. Wow, that's crazy. Never heard of that before. Yeah. So, Devon Dudley from the Dudley Boys from Team 3D. Is one of my closest friends now, but he started off as like my wrestling trainer. Um, but after I got injured, we still kept hanging out. Cause he loves my wife, he loves my son. We love his kids, his wife, and everything. So we just hang out. No, my when you say Mark, I'm assuming you're talking about Mark Henry. He did not train me at all. I've never met Mark Henry. Only Devon. Only Devon. Um, Had to lay off the gym after I got hit by a quadriplegic. Dang, that word was kicking my tail. In an electric wheelchair. Yeah, those injuries will take you out of the gym, man. Those injuries will take you out of the gym, and it's unfortunate, but hey, we ease our way back into it, right? We'll get back. We'll get back. No worries. Uh, no, you're not a football fan. I cared about it years ago when I worked at a sports bar where Derek Thomas and Marcus Allen spent a lot of time. Um, I definitely do not care anymore. I'm an NBA kind of gal. Oh, okay, Mel. What's your NBA team? I am unfortunately a Washington Wizards fan. We are an embarrassment to the city. Absolute embarrassment. Oh, you're talking about Bubba Ray. No. So Bubba and Devon used to run the school together, but Bubba moved up north and Devon just kind of opened his own school. But they're still cool with each other. They just don't run the school together anymore. But no, never met Bubba, and from those who have met Bubba, I've heard that I do not want to meet Bubba. Even Devon has told me I don't want to meet Bubba. Devon's Devon's not a pushover by any means, but he's the nice one out of the group. Bubba's the more hardcore one. Jones says it's gray and gloomy here in Wisconsin too. Hey, it'd be like that sometimes in that state, but I still love that state to death. I really do. I love Wisconsin. Love every time I get to go in there, in that state. Um, okay. Hello from Texas. I was trying to come in earlier but couldn't figure out how. There was no box to type in. This is my first live, and I may not be able to listen to the whole thing due to time. Well, welcome. I'm glad that you're here even for 10 seconds. Your presence is appreciated here. So, welcome. Welcome, Mother Shelper 1981. Welcome. Wendy's in Texas, too. Um, Jonana, she's working. It's okay. It's okay. Better late than never, guys, right? Give ourselves a little bit of time to just ease into the chat. Blanco, welcome to the membership crew, sir. Welcome, buddy. Welcome, Blanco. Glad to have you, man. You are definitely one of people's favorite members in this entire Brooksaholic community. Like, I see you on every channel. So welcome to the membership of Alphonso Speaks. Um, Memberships are available, everybody. If you guys want to join the channel, please do so. As I've mentioned before, I really want to do a members panel where I get my members who are members of this channel to come on to a Zoom call with me, and we do commentary over some Darrell Brooks stuff. So I really want to try to set that up. It's been a little difficult setting that up. I will say this while I have you guys here. If you are a member, please make sure that at least once a week you're checking my community posts, because that's the best way I'm really able to communicate with you guys at the moment. And I'm trying to reach out and get some information from you guys to see when I can set up this membership panel. I'd like to try to get it done before I before we start moving, because once we move, I'm gonna have to figure out my studio space and everything like that, and it might not be the same. So I'd like to try to get as much stuff done as I can before I make that move. So if you guys can help me out with that, just make sure you're looking out for the actual the community posts, okay? Please, 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 please. Is Devon a priest, or was that just a gimmick angle? He is a Christian. His mother is actually a pastor, but Devon's not a pastor, no. But he can marry people. He is like licensed to do that. So, he does do that. I don't know why I didn't think about a Discord. Duh, I have a Discord for my other podcast. You know what, guys? I'm gonna make a Discord for this one, and I'll have it done by next week. Okay. And I know some of you aren't familiar with Discord, but I'm gonna try to help you guys navigate that as well. So if you guys are on your phones or on your computer right now, just open up another tab, or if you're on your phone, go to the App Store real quick. It's totally free to create an account. Just download Discord, DISCORD. I will type that into the comment section. Discord. Make sure you guys get that, okay? Discord is where we're going to create that community so I can give you guys updates and everything, because I've been trying to figure out a way to do it. Like, I really don't like YouTube community posts because, like, you may or may not see them depending on how long you're scrolling on YouTube. But when you're able to have a direct message come in through Discord like that helps out a lot. So Mel is a Lakers fan, or wherever LeBron goes. I like LeBron too. But yeah, I'm a Wizards fan, and I hate basketball because I'm a Wizards fan. Are there any other cases you will be reacting to? Yes, Kiki. I'm working on a lot of those ideas as we speak. I have a big laundry list of different cases I'm going to be reacting to. But I was also interested in reacting to like some retro cases, and Court TV has a lot of those. So they have some stuff for stuff like the O.J. Simpson trial. They have I don't know why I'm not remembering his name right now, but the serial killer from Milwaukee that had all the dead bodies in his apartment. I really don't understand why his name is slipping my mind. I've never forgotten his name before now, but yeah, him. Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer. I want to react to, they have some case footage from his trial that I want to react to, that I've never like actually watched before. So yeah. Mother Shelper. Oh, Mother's Helper. Mother's Helper. That's how it's, okay. Okay, cool. I got it now. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, Sharon has to say bye. Okay, Sharon, we will see you later. Of course you can rewatch the live later on. Okay, everybody. Well, I appreciate you guys all being in here today. Of course, today's goal is to get through another witness here in Darrell Brooks' trial, day 4. We have a long way to go, obviously. There's like 3 weeks of trial in this case, and it's a doozy, man. It really is a doozy. Nicole, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. All right, so let's transition this over here. For some reason, every time I go to the half and half, my audio gets louder. I don't know what that's all about, but that's just what it does. I do not know why it does that, but it does. But hey, not too bad, considering I want you guys to be able to actually hear the content. So hey, it's all good. All right, let's get this started, guys. Let's get started with some of this trial now.
You may call your next witness then.
The state will call Jeffrey Rogers.
Jeffrey Rogers.
You said Rogers?
Rogers.
Thank you. All right, good morning, Mr. Rogers. If you would please make your way to the witness stand, which is to my right. It is up a riser. When you get there, please remain standing. Raise your right hand. My clerk, Teresa, who is on my left, will swear you in.
Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Please have a seat. The first thing I will ask you to do is to state your first and last names for the record and spell each, please.
Okay. Jeff Rogers, Jeffrogers.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you. Sir, do you live in the city of Waukesha?
Yes, I do.
Are you familiar with the program, the Waukesha Blazers Youth Baseball Program?
Yes, I am.
Overruled.
Darrell Brooks is really starting off bad here. So this is the Waukesha Blazers witness here. Does Darrell Brooks really think this is the right time to be making stupid objections? I don't think. I think this would be the witness where you just shut up the whole time. Like, for real. Do not be a dick. But he, you know what? He can't help himself. He can't help himself. He's just that's how he naturally is. So of course he's gonna do it. Of course he's gonna be a jerk. Of course he's gonna, do these ridiculous objections already. Like, are you kidding me? What do you mean irrelevant? Again, he's tone deaf, and then he wonders why the jury doesn't have any sympathy for him. Bro, you're just a terrible human being. Period. I think for me, what bothers me the most is that he's not in, general population yet. He's still, in places like solitary confinement and in the infirmary. I want this man in general population as soon as possible. I really do. I want to start hearing stories about what he's going through. I mean, we already saw reports about Derek Chauvin, the cop that was involved in the George Floyd situation. He's already been stabbed in prison. Like cops typically don't do well in prison. But child killers, child molesters, rapists, people like that, they do even worse. So I'm really looking forward to Darrell Brooks getting into general population and like actually starting to pay the price for his transgressions. Real quick, just want to say hi to Elizabeth Shepard, who just came in. Elizabeth, you're from the land down under, right? I think that's you, right? So let me know. And yes, there was a show called Mr. Rogers, and Mr. Rogers was awesome, and Mr. Rogers was ahead of his time, and Mr. Rogers was just an angel, honestly. Really great show that taught about acceptance and diversity and, understanding your feelings and, just different things like that. Just being a good person. I'm very grateful that show existed. I'm glad that you know about that show all the way from Israel. That show was awesome. Okay, yes, Elizabeth is from the land down under. Awesome. Well, welcome. I don't know what time it is over there, but it has to be the complete opposite of whatever time it is here. Good day, good day. All right, let's get into it.
Yes, I currently serve as the president.
And what is the Blazers Youth Program?
We have teams. We have a rookies program, which is ages 5 up to 12. We also have a select baseball program and softball program, and that ranges from ages 7 all the way up through high school.
Is this for boys and girls?
Yes.
And as president, what duties do you have?
Sure. Maintaining the schedule for the year, ensuring that we have indoor facilities for winter workouts, arranging any tournaments, ensuring we have game fields for the year for practices and games, setting the team rosters, running tryouts. There's lots on the plate.
Jacqueline, all the way from Kenya. Welcome. My goodness. Man, all over the world. Let's go.
Are you also a coach with the Blazers?
I am.
Okay. So direct your attention to November 21st of last year. Were the Blazers part of the city of Waukesha Christmas Parade?
Yes, we were.
And do you recall the day?
Yes.
Approximately what time did you have to get to the parade to set up?
It was probably about an hour before the parade started.
And was the parade starting at approximately 4 o'clock?
Yes.
What was the weather like?
It was cool, windy, I remember cloudy.
Who was all walking with the Blazers that day? I mean, not names, but generally speaking, was it players, coaches?
Sure, it was coaches, players, and some family members.
Did you have a float?
We had a
Thank you, Jacqueline. I'm a big, big fan of you. I'm a big, big fan of all my subscribers. Thank you.
pickup truck with a Christmas tree in the back.
Okay. And was that pickup truck marked with the Blazers?
We had banners on both sides of the truck, yes.
Do you recall any groups that were in front, or a group that was in front of you or behind you?
From my memory, I remember the extreme dance group in front of us. I don't remember who was in back.
Okay. And were you there, was it just you, or did you have any kids that were involved in the program at that time?
I was there with 3 of my 4 children, one of which was playing on my baseball team.
Okay. And I'm assuming that there are other parents there
Yes.
with their kids? And specifically, were 2 of your kids there, Caden, C-A-Y-D-E-N, and Riley, R-Y-L-E-E?
Yes.
And which one of those, does either one of those play with the program?
Caden plays on my team.
Okay, and Riley was there for?
Support.
Okay.
She used to play in the program.
Okay, and then you had a third child there.
Yes.
Do you know Josh Craner?
Yes, I do.
And what is his involvement with the Blazers?
He was a first-year coach for our 9U.
Okay, and he was also walking?
Yes, he was walking in the parade.
And did you have a formation for the parade, or was it just people kind of walking next to the truck, behind the truck?
All over the truck, we were handing out little flyers.
Promoting the Blazers, I'm assuming?
Correct.
Okay.
Hey, what's the Crumbly Mom trial, Amanda? Just give me like a brief synopsis of what that is in the comment section. Might be one of the cases I check out. Who knows?
Specifically, do you remember 2 players, Jackson and Tucker Sparks?
I do.
Were they there?
Yes, they were.
And was their dad there?
Yes.
Okay, and they were also walking the parade?
Yes.
Do you recall if they were wearing uniforms?
I believe Jackson was wearing his uniform. I don't remember if Tucker was.
Hey, Jacqueline, we got 2 Jacquelines in here. Jacqueline Ayton and Jacqueline Taylor. Hey, buddy, I love your channel. I love you. Thank you. Please keep coming back.
I'm going to show you what's been, let me just make sure it was previously played, but Exhibit 11, and I'm just going to display it in front of the screen in front of you. Yes, it was previously admitted. So I will also play it, publish it to the jury. And let me know when you see it in front of you.
I see it.
Okay, so initially I'm going to, it's a 2-minute and 29-second video. I'm going to have it.
Here y'all go getting started in the comment section. Jacqueline, you stop it right now. Stop. So no, y'all do y'all thing. I already told y'all the other day. I don't mind. My wife doesn't mind. We don't care. You know what I mean? This is a safe space for everybody. If you guys want to flirt with me, it is no problem at all. For real, it's no problem. By the way, y'all, I did dye my hair a little bit, but it came out more brown than blonde. But I'm gonna get it touched up on Wednesday. On Wednesday, when I get it touched up, it'll actually be more blonde than it is right now. Because right now I have a kind of like a frohawk. If you can kind of see that. You can see the brown a little bit better, like towards the back, but like up here it looks like kind of dark. But yeah, I love dyeing my hair. This isn't the first time I've done this. I know when you guys met me, I had just regular black hair or whatever. I always had on the do-rag or the hat or whatever like that. But I am growing my hair back out and growing my beard all the way back out, not cutting anything. And yeah, we'll see how I look in like 6 months, y'all. Y'all be on this journey with me, all right? Yes. Jacqueline says, I just turned 80. You're safe. Oh, no, now I'm not. Definitely not safe. I'm definitely not safe now. No, no, no. No, no, no. It's 80 years young. Love a mature woman. Love a mature woman. Y'all, this is supposed to be serious. All right. No, but honestly, I think this conversation in the comment section really helps like alleviate the heaviness, especially with this part. Because if you guys have been listening, to anything that I've said on this channel, you know that this particular part of the testimony is probably going to make me more upset than any other part of the testimony. So I definitely need you guys on this one. Like, for real. I need y'all badly. Cause yeah, this part is rough. This is where we get into the Jackson Sparks part, and as you guys know, I got a 4-year-old baby boy, and every time I think about the Jackson Sparks part, it just rattles me a little bit differently. So I actually really do appreciate you guys, like, hooking me up here with these comments and stuff, because like this is really rough for me. Like, so it really means the world to me that you guys are actually leaving these comments, giving me a little bit of a distraction while I watch this. Because if I was watching this part by myself, oh my gosh, man, this would just be a lot for me, man. Honestly, like I told you guys, I tried the Bryce Rhodes trial, man. I just can't do it, bro. It's so heavy what he did to those two boys, man. It's just too much for me. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna try again, but it's just too much for me, man. It really is. It's a lot. Like that's a brutal death, man. Like, just like imagine being somebody's brother and you're in the other room and you hear your brother getting stabbed to death and you know you're next. Like, just why are people like this? Why are people the way that they are, man? I just don't understand, bro. I just don't understand. Blanco says I'm playing with fire. Look, man. Look. I used to work at Party City, right? And during Halloween, they let us like put on the costumes and stuff. Because we're basically advertising the costumes when we put them on. So they're like, yeah, pick a costume, wear it out, have fun. And we're like, okay, cool. So I picked like the sexy cop costume or whatever. And all of a sudden, here comes this older woman in there like, look like you belong at my birthday party. And I'm like, oh, really? I was like, no way. But yeah, so now nothing really surprises me anymore. Anita, you're a cutie for sure to look at while I'm watching you on 85-inch TV. I'm 61, married 25 years. That is beautiful. Being married 25 years, 61 years young. I'm glad I can put that good TV to use for you. Oh man. Yeah, Kiki, I'm glad he'll never see the light of day either. I really hope he's in general population as soon as possible, because like I want to hear stories about this man like getting like, look at his stupid face right now. Look at his little beady eyes. Like, I just want to see this man get slapped upside the head one good time. Please, somebody do it. You know what? I promise y'all right now, when something happens to this man, whoever does it, I'm putting some money on their books immediately. I'm getting them some Doritos, some Cheetos, some honey buns, whatever they want. I'm putting money on their books immediately. I'm sending them a care package and everything. Because I'm sorry, bro, when we get to like this Jackson Sparks part, I just cannot get through it without getting super pissed off, man. Like, this little boy who had no type of like this, he never had his first kiss. He never went to high school. He never got prom, graduation. He never even got, I'm a huge wrestling fan, and to hear his mom say that he never got to see Braun Strowman, his favorite WWE superstar, live, like, really makes me upset. Really makes me upset. Because I know how special of a moment it was for me when my dad took me to my first ever WWE event. It was Survivor Series 2009. at the Verizon Center in DC. In my very first show, I saw my hero, my idol, Shawn Michaels. I saw him in the main event that night, and that's still up there and like in my top 10 of best days of my entire life. And Jackson did not get that chance, and that bothers me, like, to my core. That really bothers me. Really bothers me. Woosah. I just, people. Why do people like this exist? I just don't understand sometimes. Not only are you cute, but you're a great leader and role model, especially for black boys and men. You're so respectful and kind, the most important qualities in a human being. It took work, right? Like, I think over the years I've gotten better. I'm still trying to get better. But, I think for me it's all about like trying to get better every day, because I'm not perfect. I will not sit here and allow you guys to think that I'm perfect either, but I did like try to build like a foundation of my character on peace, love, and positivity, and then like everything else stacked on top of that. And I think it has worked out pretty well for me so far. People have been able to like gravitate towards me because of it, and I'm grateful for that. I really am. So you guys are awesome too. Just want you guys to know that you guys are awesome. You guys help keep me on the right track, because now that I have this channel and all of you know me at least a little bit, you know who I am, you know what I'm about. I feel an obligation to live up to that in my everyday life. So that you guys are on my mind as I continue to go through my daily life, even when I'm not making a video. I'm like, man, I'm on here preaching about peace, love, and positivity. Okay, I gotta live that. I gotta make sure I'm living that every single day, and I try my best. We all fall short. I don't always have the best moments ever, but I try. I really do try. To think about the person that's next to me, being kind to everybody. One thing that I really like to do is, like, if I go somewhere and I'm getting a service or buying something, I try to look for a name tag on whoever's helping me. That way when I say thank you, I thank them by name. It really does like make a difference. You see like their eyes kind of light up, like, oh, he just said my name, like it's like an actual acknowledgement, instead of just like, it doesn't feel like just a run-of-the-mill type of apology. I mean, not apology, sorry. A run-of-the-mill type of gratitude. Like, it feels like they actually are thanking me personally, I just try to... I think I've taken, like, some courses, too. Those training courses actually do help a lot more than I thought they did. Like, those courses where they train you on, like, different cultures and stuff like that. Of course, me traveling the world and stuff has helped, but... like actually doing, just the different trainings and stuff on how to talk to people and treat people and everything like that stuff does help. I think it's really valuable. For Sar, is that how you say that? Let me know. You're a male married to a beautiful woman for 11 years, just enjoying your content. Hey man, welcome to the jungle, bro. It gets crazy in here. It gets crazy. It really does. This is a great community though. It's an awesome community full of awesome people, man. It really is. Quite surprised that none of the witnesses have taken a chance, nipped across the court, and belted him one. I'm surprised too, especially when it comes to this particular witness right here. Ooh, I don't know if I would have been able to, keep myself together, especially when he starts questioning me. You know how they say the eyes are the windows for the soul, and you calling his eyes beans. If you look at his eyes, there is no light in it. The house is empty. There is nobody home. Yeah, I definitely think we have all observed that about this man. Like, his eyes just look like there's no light behind them at all. Bam, I also love the one witness that had that small trespassing offense. The way he stared DB down was great. Yeah, I think Amanda, I think we covered that one. I think that was a couple of episodes ago, or maybe that was during the live stream. Maybe that was the guy who looked like Bradley Cooper, I think. Or somebody said he looked like Lionel Messi, and then I pulled up a picture of Lionel Messi, and I was like, whoa, yeah, he does kind of look just like Lionel Messi. Kristen, my daughter's a Rhea Ripley fan and got to see her live. She cried. Rhea Ripley is awesome, bro. I love me some Rhea Ripley. Like, she is dope, man. And like, ever since she started like stepping into herself, like the goth vibes and stuff like that, like, oh my gosh, man, she's been incredible. She was already good, and now she's just incredible. What about the Hannah Payne trial? I definitely want to get into the Hannah Payne trial, for sure. I think I'll try to make sure I get into that sooner rather than later. No guarantees, but like I think I'll definitely try to do that. The state did a fantastic job helping these witnesses be effective and getting justice. They prepared and supported them well. I 100% agree. We are all a work in progress. I'm a born-again Christian, still a baby trying to mature. Definitely trying to grow my seeds into the fruits of the Spirit, but I still have thoughts of snapping. Don't we all? Don't we all? And I'm not even, I'm not even a religious man, but like I do love a lot of some of the religious principles. When people actually apply them, they're really good. Some people try to weaponize things like religion, and some people actually like try to live it. And I love the people who actually try to live it, because those are the people who like I can vibe with no matter what. And like I said, I'm not religious at all. I used to be, but I'm not anymore. I'm more spiritual now. But even still, I can vibe with a lot of Christians, because a lot of Christians are just trying to live the right way, which is what I'm trying to do. We all have the same goal, and we're doing it differently. But as long as we get to like the same destination, man, I'm chilling. Frazier. Okay, Frazier is how you pronounce it. Got you. Okay. Haven't seen your wife. Did she join your live? She's not feeling well today, so she's actually napping right now. Yeah, she's pregnant right now with my daughter. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm gonna be a girl dad. So pregnancy's been kicking her butt a little bit, and now we're moving, so it's gonna be a lot. But hey, man, nothing her man can't handle. I got this. Man, yeah, I'm not looking forward to getting to Miss Urel's testimony. I am not, but I'm gonna try to get through that as well. Christina says hi from the UK. What's going on, Christina? Good to see you. Let's see. Trying to get through the rest of these comments real quick before we start going around. Frazier, where around the world have you traveled? Well, I lived in South Korea for a year, and I lived in Italy for 3 years. I've also been to Morocco, Slovenia, Croatia, the United Kingdom, just to name a few. I've looked into North Korea while standing in South Korea. That was a weird moment for me. I've been to the DMZ. I've seen the standoff between the South Korean and North Korean soldiers. Man, different parts of the world look really weird. I feel bad for people who haven't done like any traveling and think that, they know everything about the world. There's so much more to explore. Man, yeah. I encourage everybody to travel. Get out of your hometown. Travel. Anita, big WWE fan forever. The Von Erichs were my all-time favorites. That's a sad story. Have you seen Iron Claw, Anita? Have you went and watched that? And how excited are you for the Royal Rumble tomorrow? I know I'm hyped. I was gonna go because the Royal Rumble's only an hour away from me, but I just can't find anybody to go with me, and like the seating chart is really weird and stupid, so I'm just gonna save my money, and instead I'm going to WrestleMania this year in Philly. Yes, I am. I'm going to WrestleMania 40. If you ask me who my favorite wrestler is right now, it was actually Bray Wyatt, who unfortunately passed away a few months ago. So yes, I cried like a baby when that news came out. I really did. And especially when SmackDown started and they showed that tribute package to Bray Wyatt, I cried so hard. That was my guy. I love Bray Wyatt. I loved him as a performer, and I loved him as a human being, because if you've ever seen him interact with people, out of character, man, just one of the nicest people, you'll ever meet in your life. I absolutely love that man. So really, really, really sad that he's gone. shocked still that that's even a sentence that I'm saying right now, that Bray Wyatt has passed away. Yeah, I don't want to get into that because I'm going to get upset. So let's get back into something else that's going to get me upset. Darrell Brooks.
And I will let Miss Gussie know when.
Jackson, how long is the video
It's
seeking
2
to be
minutes and
played?
29 seconds.
Would that be the entire video?
That would be the entire Exhibit 11.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the video at 28 seconds. Did you recognize that as the Blazers, I want to say float or group that was marching the parade?
Yes, I saw myself and all the people walking with me.
Okay, did you see Josh Crater?
I did.
Did you see either one of your kids, Caden or Riley?
I saw Caden and Maya.
Okay, and then did you also see Jackson and Tucker Sparks?
I did see Jackson. I don't recall seeing Tucker.
Okay, let's play it again from the beginning. Okay, pause it. First of all, can you circle yourself on the screen? It's a touch screen. Can you circle yourself? And you said that you saw Caden?
Yep, just previously.
Okay.
Hey, Anita, funny you bring up Alexa Bliss. I was actually just at a baby shower with Alexa Bliss because Devon Dudley had he just had a son with his wife, baby boy, DJ, named him after himself. And yeah, Alexa Bliss was actually at the baby shower. So yeah, she just had a daughter. She's super happy about it. And yeah, it's her and Bray Wyatt were super close, super close. And yeah, she definitely took that very hard, just like all of us did. Yeah, it was really cool seeing her in person. Ever since I've been down here in Orlando and I started getting into the wrestling world, I've met a lot of people. And it's been really cool. Yeah, let's get back into this. Well, I used to work, I actually used to work for NXT. So I would be like backstage in the catering area a lot and just walking past random people like it was nothing. Like, imagine I grew up watching Shawn Michaels my whole life. That's my guy. Like, you ask me who my all-time favorite is, HBK. All day, no questions asked. Imagine my reaction when I walk right past him and I'm not allowed to say anything to him because they don't want us interacting with the talent because it's show day. The talent has stuff to do, which I totally understand. But imagine I'm, outside on my face. I'm like, yeah, whatever, cool. Inside, I'm like, oh, Shawn Michaels. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. And then Rhea Ripley is super sweet. She's actually not as tall as you would think. She's tall compared to the women's roster, but she's actually shorter than me. I found that interesting. Welcome to the members club, Iron Mama. I have to find a name for you guys. All my members. I need ideas on what nickname to call my members. If you guys can help me out with that, I need help. Please let me know. Give me your ideas.
Of course. And how about Jackson?
Yes, I saw Jackson, and I see Tucker now too.
Okay. And can you circle them? The shorter of the two kids, do you know, is that Jackson or Tucker?
That's Jackson.
Okay, so the taller is Tucker.
I believe so.
Okay. And I'm going to back it up approximately 4 seconds to 12 seconds. We stopped at 16 seconds. And we can clear the screen. And I'm gonna keep it paused. Do you see Caden in this frame?
I do.
And can you circle him by where he's standing? Now, this was, at some point, there's a vehicle that came through the parade, correct?
Correct.
This was before that time period, correct?
Yes.
Okay. At some point, and we can take this.
Ooh, the alphas. I'm gonna go with that one. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Good. Thank you, Janelle. Thank you, Janelle. That actually works. That actually works. The alphas. You guys are the alphas now. The alphas. Welcome to the alphas, Iron Mania. Welcome. Welcome to the alphas. I love that name. That is a great name. That is a great name. Stay in touch, Janelle, because if I can gift you a free membership for a couple of months, I will do that, because you came up with the name and I like that a lot. So we're gonna go with the alphas. Everybody, we're gonna go with the alphas. I like that. So if you would like to be a part of the alphas, get yourself a membership today. Yeah, the alphas. Let's go. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. I like that a lot. I like that, Janelle. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody, shout out Janelle for giving the name for the members of this channel. It's the alphas now. Let's go.
This video down. Did you hear any type of commotion or anything that drew your attention to behind you during the parade route?
Yes, I remember hearing some sort of scream. Couldn't tell if it was part of the parade or not. Turned over my left shoulder to see, I remember a wheel falling over and thinking like, oh no, somebody fell off their bike or somebody got hurt. So I turned back around, and at that point the screams got louder and I saw people running, or heard people running and lots of screaming. So I turned around again, and that's when I saw a red SUV coming at us, and I pulled my daughter Maya out of the way.
At that time, do you recall, you said Maya was next to you?
Yes.
Do you recall where Caden was?
I remember Caden was up to the left of our vehicle. That's somewhere, wasn't sure exactly.
And if you can recall, was the vehicle in the middle of Main Street?
Objection, hearsay.
Overruled. You may answer, sir.
From what I remember, yes.
And what side were you on? Were you at the back of the vehicle or the side of the vehicle?
I was pretty much directly behind our vehicle, in the middle of the road.
Okay. And Caden was where in relationship to you?
To my left.
Okay. And your daughter, Maya?
Maya was...
Real quick, guys. I'm sorry I keep pausing the video, but when you guys are here live, I gotta, do some stuff in real time. I want to find a way to give Janelle a membership. I don't know how to gift a membership though. I don't know how to. I think the best way I can do it, Janelle, you know what? Do me a favor, Janelle. Just, if you have a Cash App, just put that in the chat. And what I'll do, I'll send you enough for 2 months of a free membership. You've just earned that. You've just earned 2 months of a free membership for giving the name, the alphas, for the members, Janelle. So that is your reward for that. So if you have a Cash App, let me get that. My wife is here, everybody. Lena Mystic is in the building. My wife has arrived. She's not feeling too well, but she's feeling well enough to come in here and say hi to everybody. Oh, look. Janelle, my wife is going to sponsor your membership. Yes, yes, that is what you get here when you give great ideas. Earn yourself a free membership. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Janelle. Congratulations. Congratulations. You are about to become a member of the Alphas, which you have so creatively named. So good for you. I love that for you. Love, love, love that for you. If you guys want to be a member of the Alphas, again, you guys know what to do. The Alphas, that is amazing. You don't have Cash App, Janelle? What do you have? Do you have Venmo, Zelle, wherever the case may be? Just let us know what you do have. We want to hook you up here on Alphonso Speaks. And if I can find a way to to just gift a membership. I know on Twitch you can do it and it's super easy. But on here I don't know how to do it. Like why does YouTube have to be so complicated? Why? Just why? Just don't understand. Oh, look, babe, everybody in here loves you. Shout out to my wife, Lena Mystic. Shout out to my wife. Again, all of you that flirt with me and stuff, she doesn't care. She will tell you herself right now, babe, tell them you don't care. It doesn't bother her at all. We have that type of relationship. It was built on a lot of honesty, a lot of difficult conversations, but it all ended up working out. Janelle, give us that Venmo, whatever it is, whether it's the phone number or email address or a username, whatever it is, that we can send you what you need for your membership. We're going to give you 2 free months of a membership. Unfortunately, YouTube gifting is random instead of specific. That is so stupid. Gosh. Can't stand that. It's so much easier on Twitch. It's so much easier. You can literally gift a membership to somebody specific on Twitch, but you can't do it here. Like, why? Why is that the case? And by the way, I'm looking over here because that's where I'm reading the comments. Oh, Frazier, stop it. I'm sure you're a prize. I'm sure women love you. Cut it out. Cut it out. Oh, man. Yeah, babe. Everybody in here, like, really, really liked your music. Do you guys remember, you know, you guys remember the music video that I showed you? That's from Lena Mystic. Yeah, Janelle, just send an email with all that Venmo information to that email address that my wife may. I'm gonna pin it for you. So the message that we just pinned, go ahead and send that one. Go ahead and send the email to that one, Janelle, and we will go ahead and hook you up. Yeah, I don't know, Mel. I really don't know. I just cannot figure it out. Like, is my son playing with the sink again? My son loves playing in the sink. I'm about to just let him do it. As long as he doesn't flood the bathroom, I don't care. He sounds like he's having a great time. He loves washing his hands, so I guess, you know, whatever. Cool. Fine. Just let him do what he wants to do. All right, let's watch some more.
Standing right next to me on my left.
And Riley.
And Riley was up somewhere by Caden.
Do you recall where Josh Craner was?
Josh was to my left as well.
And how about Jackson and Tucker Sparks?
I recall them being in front of me. I'm not sure, maybe a little to the left as well.
So when you looked back, you said you heard screaming, you heard yelling and running. Did you hear a horn honking?
I did not.
When you first observed the red SUV, first of all, strike that. Was there a group immediately after the...
Oh yeah, Denise makes a great point. By the way, hey Denise, welcome. Leave a like, guys. Leave a like. Like the video. Like the video. It helps with the algorithm, okay? So everybody that's watching, if you like what you're seeing, if you're enjoying yourself, give the video a like real quick, please. Give the video a like. That way we can get that algorithm up and get, you know, this community growing even more. You know, it really does help with the algorithm. So please like the video. I usually forget because I don't like begging people to like the video or begging people to subscribe or begging them to buy memberships. But sometimes, like, it does help to do those things, like liking the video. It's 100% free to like the video. You know what I mean? 100% free to subscribe. So please like the video, guys. Thank you.
The Blazers team in the parade?
Objection. Really?
Overruled. You may answer, sir.
Are you talking behind us or in front of us?
Behind. Was there someone directly behind you, or was there a gap between you and whoever was behind you? If you recall, when you look back, was there a float right behind you?
I don't remember seeing a float right behind us.
Okay. And people were running. Could you tell where they were running?
From what I remember, running towards me and to the sides of the street.
Dreadhead David, what's good, bro?
And when you first saw this, you said a red vehicle?
Yes.
Did you have a more, was it a car, SUV, a pickup truck?
I remember it being larger than a car. How I described it to other people as an SUV.
And how was it coming at you? Was it on the, it sounds like you were behind the truck. You said Caden was to your left, which would be, and I'm horrible at directions, but that would be the south side of the street. Was it coming on the south side of the street, the middle of the street, or the north side of the street, which would have been to your right?
Objection, hearsay.
Overruled, you may answer.
From what I remember, it was middle, and then it moved to the left to go around our truck.
Okay. As it was coming towards you, what did you do?
My first reaction was to grab Maya, and she slipped through my hands the first time, and then luckily I grabbed her the second time and pulled her to the side. Immediately was trying to put her in the back of our vehicle because I didn't know if more cars were coming.
When you say the back of your vehicle, the Blazers vehicle, or did you have a personal vehicle also in the parade?
The Blazers pickup truck.
And then what happened?
Sure. So after I got her up in the truck, I was frantically looking for my kids. I watched the SUV continue driving down the parade route, swerved back to the right after it passed our truck. I was screaming, "Where's Riley?" Caden found me, and I tried to get him in the back of the truck as well. From there, I was yelling at him, asking where Riley, screaming, "Where's Riley?" He didn't know. So I ran around the truck a couple times, and that's when I saw Jackson on the ground and stopped by him to check on him.
So where was Jack's in relationship? I'm assuming that once the red SUV came through, did the parade stop?
Yes.
Where was Jack?
Yo, babe, that's crazy that you just typed that comment. Janelle, let me tell you how I didn't even think about it in the moment, but let me tell you how powerful that was that you just came up with that name. That's really cool, Janelle. Me and you are linked forever for that because you just made my day. So the barbershop that I go to is called Alpha Barber Lounge, and you know, for those of you who have been watching the channel for, you know, as long as I've been on here, you'll know that my barber actually passed away back in October 30th. Got in a motorcycle accident, and his barbershop was named Alpha Barber Lounge. And yeah, it's been rough, but you know, me and his son also cut hair with him, and his son now had to take over the barbershop like basically overnight. But me and him have become like pretty tight ever since that happened. And you know, the logo for the barbershop is like a wolf. Oh, my wife is here. Oh, they wanted to see the ferret, right? Mm-hmm. This is Bandit. And this is our ferret. You really got something to say. Go ahead, keep talking. Say what you need to say.
I do not want to get fully in the camera, but hi.
Come on, Lena.
Are you ready to come back with me?
Bye, buddy. But yeah, Janelle, that's actually man, that's really powerful that you came up with that. That means a lot to me.
Cat snake. That's funny.
Yeah, that's really powerful, Janelle. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't even realize that in the moment until my wife actually put the wolf in her comment, and like it kind of brought me back. I was like, oh snap, the Alphas, Alpha Barber Lounge, da da da. That's crazy. So thank you for that, Janelle. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. That's wow. Thank you for that. That means a lot to me. If you'd like to send me a design, sure. I was definitely gonna, come up with some stuff myself as well. We're bringing all the pets in. Okay.
Luna is asleep, so no one is seeing Luna.
Sammy is making an appearance today. Hey,
Sammy
buddy.
only likes me when I'm pregnant.
Hey, baby. Yeah, there's that purr.
Sammy is Zoe's spirit animal. I call him Zoe, by the way. You guys call him Alphonso, but he's Zoe to me.
Yeah, it's my baby. This is actually my first ever pet that I ever had. So I never had a pet before Sammy. We had a dog, but like I didn't pick the dog out. This is the first pet like I ever found, picked out myself, brought home as a baby or whatever. Yeah. This is my little spirit animal right here. You purring? Go
You
ahead.
guys can hear the purring? That's
I
crazy.
put it right by the mic,
He's pretty loud, too. Luna doesn't like to be held.
She's getting used to it though.
Yeah.
Love you, kid.
She'll give you like 20 business seconds.
You shed too much. That's the problem.
Oh my
Look at my
gosh.
shirt. Look at this.
He also enjoys being a parrot.
You gotta scoot over a little bit more. We're on this camera here.
Oh, we're on this one?
Yeah. He's on her shoulder.
I'm like trying to show them, but
Go right here.
I'm starting to
And
feel a little
down.
stupid.
And right here. He's on her shoulder, basically.
You scoot over.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's
Yeah, right.
better. Yep,
Yep,
he's the
that's his
parrot.
butt.
That's his butt. Right in my face.
Yep. Can you bring me the lint brush when you get a chance?
No, they need to see how dusty you are.
This is crazy.
I'll
Oh my goodness. We can always use a pet break, when we're watching stuff like this, for sure. Ferrets are very interesting. We really thought we were gonna have a potential problem with the cats and the ferret at first, but no. The ferret came in and immediately just started running stuff. My goodness, Sammy. Jeez.
Alright, go on your dad's shoulder. I'm done with you.
Oh, Lord. Okay. There we go. Okay. I guess Sammy is here now. Welcome. Welcome to Alphonso Speaks, Sammy. Yeah, that works. Okay.
Get back to work.
Okay. Just tell me to get back to work. Yeah, I love my cats. I love my cats. I have a little girl cat as well, and I think the wife said she's sleeping right now. But this guy right here, he is everything to me, man. I do not play about my cat. I do not play about my cat, man. Like, sometimes kids will come over here to play with Zane. I'm telling you, I don't hit children. I don't threaten children. But you mess with Sammy, you're gonna see a whole new side of me. Don't be throwing nothing at Sammy. Oh, put your legs up here, buddy. Actually get on my back. Right now you're on my shoulder. Right now you're on my back. Get on my shoulder. There we go. That's better. Yeah, he's been sitting on my shoulder like this since he was a baby. We got him back in 2017, so he's coming up on 7 years old already, man. Like, can they just stop getting older? Why do pets get older? I don't understand, man. I don't get it. I wish he would stop. I wish he would stop growing, stop getting older, just go back to being a little kitten. I will never, ever, ever be ready to lose this boy. Ever. Never. Yeah, okay. Well, now that I have my cat, we have good energy going, let's get back into it.
Jackson in relationship to the Blazers pickup truck?
From what I remember, he was in the front of the truck to the left.
Was there anyone else around him at that time?
His dad, Aaron.
Okay. Did you talk to Aaron?
I did.
And what observations did you make of Jackson?
Jackson was motionless on the ground, eyes open, didn't appear to be aware.
Did he appear to be alive?
Was unsure.
Did you find out that he died as a result of being struck?
I did.
Overruled. Please answer my stand.
So when the car came through, the red SUV, it went to which side of the truck?
The left side.
Okay. And that's where you said...
Do I even have to say it, y'all? Gosh, I'm so ready to move.
Caden was. Did Caden get struck?
Caden told me he did.
Okay. What injuries did he have?
Objection, hearsay. Just told. It's not for sure.
Overruled. This witness may answer based on personal knowledge.
So Caden said he saw the...
Hold on. That would be hearsay. So I'll sustain the objection if you would rephrase the question.
What injuries did Caden have?
He had bruising on his right elbow.
And do you know if Caden got struck by the red SUV?
Objection, hearsay.
Overruled.
Yes, he did.
Did you see Jackson or Tucker Sparks get struck by the SUV?
Sitting here today, I do not remember that.
Okay. Did you give a statement at some point? I think it was part of a parade survey, if you recall that.
Yes.
That was, I think, created by the Victim Witness Program, sent out by the Victim Witness Program, and then you would have sent it back. Do you recall that?
Yes, I do.
And was that something that you created?
Yes, those are my words.
Okay. And is it correct that that form says, after that I saw the car drive past us on the left, striking two of our players, Tucker and Jackson Sparks?
Yes.
Objection, hearsay.
Overruled.
So you can't do that. That's hearsay.
Overruled. His answer may stand.
Thank you. I'm assuming that the event was fresher in your mind when you gave that statement versus a year later?
Yes, I believe everything in that statement is accurate.
Okay, thank you. And do you know if Jackson Sparks was injured? I'm sorry, Tucker Sparks.
Yes, he was.
Okay, do you know what injuries he had?
Objection, hearsay.
Overruled.
I remember the most significant was brain bleed or a head injury.
And did you eventually find your daughter Riley?
I did.
Where was she?
She was across the street. So I had taken my and Caden into the antique shop on the south side of the road. She was across the street in the Civic Theater.
Was she injured as a result of a car striking her?
She was.
And what car struck her?
The red SUV.
Okay. What injuries did she receive?
She had multiple cuts, bruises, scraping on both of her legs. Her knee was pretty badly bruised.
Now, after the car went to the left side of the Blazers truck, striking the kids, did you see the path that it took?
Objection, hearsay.
Overruled.
Yes, I remember it going back to the right side of the road after that.
So after it passed the truck,
Yes.
did it strike the Blazers truck at all?
I don't remember.
Okay. So it went to the far right side of the road?
Yes.
And then did you see it from there?
That's the last memory I have of it.
So do you know approximately how far Jackson was in front of the Blazers truck when you went and you talked to his father, Aaron, who was with Jackson?
Objection, hearsay.
Overruled.
I don't remember.
Okay. Did the vehicle stop?
No, it didn't.
Did you see it stop at any time while you had view of it?
No.
Can you estimate approximately how fast it was going before, when you first took notice of the red SUV, when you looked back?
Objection, hearsay.
Overruled.
I remember thinking, this is a parade. It's 25-mile-an-hour speed limit here. If I were in my neighborhood and a car was going that fast, I would be yelling at it. So faster than the speed limit.
And I'm assuming when you're in a parade, you're not going, although the speed limit on that road might be 25 miles per hour, you're not going 25 miles per hour.
Oh, you're not alone at all with that, Carrie. The first objection I heard from him when it came to this witness, like I got kind of pissed off about it. Not gonna lie. Like this is not the witness to be doing all this extra stuff with. Like this is the one where you literally just shut up, sit down, shut up. But he's incapable of doing that. Like jail, in my opinion, isn't even prison. It's not even a good enough punishment for this thing. Like he frustrates me too. He just makes me so mad because like he has no sympathy or empathy for anything. If it's not him, he doesn't care about it. Like, how do you develop like that? How do you grow up and never be taught or instilled with values of caring about others? Like, how does that actually happen? Like, I just don't understand. I really don't get it.
Per hour. Would that be a correct statement?
Absolutely.
Objection, hearsay.
Overruled. His answer may stand.
Now, before you went into the antique store, was anyone yelling anything about shots being fired?
Yeah, I don't remember who yelled it, but I heard shots were fired and to get inside the nearest building.
And did you go in right away, or were you still looking around the car for Riley?
Right. I didn't have Riley at the time, so I had to make a decision that I had two options.
You know, Linda, that's a very good question. I do wonder if his sister was like that. But I mean, I won't get into it, obviously. She unfortunately passed away from that drug overdose. I don't want to speak ill of, like, the dead, especially when we knew nothing about them. But that is a very curious question. That's a very legitimate question to bring up. Like, I wonder what kind of personality his sister had, too. I really do.
Out of my three kids and took them into the antique store after that.
Prior to going into the antique store, did you see Jackson again?
I don't remember if it was before or when I came out of the antique store.
Okay. So, did you see Jackson a second time on Main Street?
Yeah.
Hearsay.
Overruled.
Where was that?
Yeah, so after I put Kaden and Maya in the antique store, I asked the couple there to watch them because I was going to go find my other daughter. Ran back outside on the main street, and that's when I saw Jackson again. And at that point, I believe a woman was trying to perform CPR on him.
Did you ever see Josh Craner while you were outside?
I remember...
After the vehicle had gone through. I apologize.
No, that's fine. After running back outside, I remember seeing someone near our truck that had a brownish jacket on. And at the time, I believed it was Josh. I didn't know him well at the time.
And where was he?
He was on the left side of the vehicle, our vehicle.
On the ground, did you say?
Yes, he was laying on the ground.
Okay. And at some point, how did you find Riley?
I received a phone call when I was in the antique store. It was a phone call or a text message from my friend, Ben.
And what did he have Riley?
Yeah, he said he was with her across the street and that her legs were injured, but she was okay.
Okay. And that's what I was just going to say. As a result, you had indicated that Caden did receive an injury from being struck by the car.
Yes.
Did Riley receive an injury?
Yes.
What were her injuries?
She had scrapes, bruises, abrasions up and down her legs.
And that was from the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to show you what's been previously marked and admitted into evidence as Exhibit 15. And I would ask that be published to the jury right away.
Go ahead.
And let me know, sir, when that's up on the screen in front of you.
I see it.
Okay. There's a section. Actually, it's in the middle of the page, probably more on the upper part. It has names: Josh Craner, Riley Rogers, Caden Rogers, Jackson Sparks, and Tucker Sparks. Do you see that?
I do.
And then there's a line on the left side of that diagram that goes down to the map where it leads to a yellow star. Do you see that?
Yes.
Would that be the area in which each of those people were struck by the red SUV?
Objection, hearsay.
Overruled.
Yes, it appears accurate.
Thank you. I'm now going to show you what's been marked as Exhibit 148. I'm going to have it just shown in front of you first. And I'll have it play for...
You know what? Like, I've thought about it, and maybe like prison is good enough for him, because I know a lot of people want like capital punishment and things like that for people like Darrell Brooks, but the reason that I don't is the same reason AG Tactical has given like over and over again. For somebody specifically like Darrell Brooks, death would be super easy for him. Super easy. The most difficult thing for Darrell Brooks to go through, because of how he thinks and how he acts and the type of person that he is, Darrell Brooks needs to sit in prison for decades just existing, knowing that nobody's thinking about him, that he's forgotten, that nobody cares about him, that he has nobody that loves him, nothing. Because that is going to hurt Darrell more than anything ever could. Because you have to remember, this is a type of person who wants to be the center of attention and wants everything to be about him, and people feeling bad for him, and people having sympathy for him, and people doing stuff for him. Well, when nobody's even treating you like a human being, when you're just a number, when you have no visitors, when your whole family has passed away, when your kids don't visit you, your kids don't want to talk to you, you have no friends, you have no acquaintances, and as a man, you ain't got no woman to lay with at night, that's going to send him over the edge more than anything ever could. I hope, I am praying for Darrell Brooks to live for decades. I want him to see the age of 90. I really do. I want him to continue to live, because him dying soon, that's not going to bring any of the victims back or alleviate their injuries. The only thing that I see is justice, and I keep wiping my face because this boy's hair is everywhere. Like, this is crazy. The only thing that will really get to this man, the only thing that will really break him down and make him truly pay for what he's done, is everybody forgetting about him, or his or it appearing to him that everybody has forgotten about him, that nobody cares about him, that nobody's visiting him, nobody loves him, nobody cares. That's going to hurt him so much more than anything ever could, than any type of capital punishment ever could. This man needs to just sit and exist by himself, because what he's going to learn is what everybody else in his life has gone through just dealing with him and being around him for all this time. He's going to finally understand what it's like to experience Darrell Brooks, to have to live with Darrell Brooks, to have to exist with only Darrell Brooks. And that's going to drive him even crazier. And I am so excited about it, because that's what he deserves. That's exactly what he deserves. Like my wife just said, him being forgotten is like him being dead to the world, but he's alive. That is perfect for him. That's exactly what he deserves. He deserves to know nobody gives a damn about you. Christmas is going to come, no gifts. Your birthday's going to come, nobody's singing to you. Valentine's Day is going to come, no woman loves you. And then, the best part, one day you're going to pass away. And there will be a grand total of 0 people at your funeral service. You probably won't even have one. They'll just put you in a box and put you in the ground. and nobody will ever visit your grave. Nobody will lay flowers. The grass around your headstone will never be green, because that is the mark that you left on this world. Nothing but death, nothing but despair, nothing but negativity. So that's what you deserve. Shout out Zane screaming from the other room. That's what you deserve. You know what I truly do hope? I hope that for the rest of his life, the only thing he is permitted to watch is his trial. Linda, I think that's funny too. I really do. I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man with grown kids. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. Nobody. Okay. Well, everybody's telling you what to do now. They tell you when to wake up, when to eat, when to piss, when to drop a deuce. You don't control nothing no more. Nothing. What an absolutely horrible human being this is. He's going to get everything he deserves.
A couple seconds. It's starting at 0.
Oh my gosh, Amanda, that would be awesome. Just every day when he wakes up, all he hears is Sue Opper saying he ran like a scared little chicken from that parade. Every single morning. Like, that's his alarm. That is his alarm clock. Oh, I would love that.
Sir, do you recognize the frame that it stopped at, which is at 5 seconds?
Yes,
Have you seen this video before?
I have.
And does it accurately depict what occurred on November 21st of last year, shortly before, during, and after the red SUV struck the Blazers?
Yes.
Okay. Permission to publish and admit Exhibit 148 into evidence.
Objection is noted. Exhibit 148 is received. Permission to publish is granted.
Sir, it's approximately 3 minutes and 22 seconds. I'm going to play that entire video initially, and then we'll talk about it.
Mike Carpenter with the Waukesha Police Department, who would...
Bro! Now I gotta find the spot again.
In 22 seconds, I'm going to play that entire video initially, and then we'll talk about it.
I'm sorry, they have the total again?
3 minutes and 22 seconds.
Thank you.
The entire video.
Your objection is noted. It's over.
Oh my goodness.
Relevant.
Jeez, bro.
Relevant. Go ahead.
That's all him. Golly. Bro, I love Sammy to death, but oh my gosh, bro. Look at all that chaos he caused. Everybody was chilling, vibing. Bro, Kimmy, you have no idea. Like, I feel like I can lint brush for 30 minutes and still be having hair. Like, I just don't know what to do. Like, my cat is so hairy, man. He just sheds so much. Yes, what we're seeing here is the aftermath of everything.
That is the entire.
And again, like, you gotta think all those people are running because they don't know if he's like the only one that's coming down the parade route. Like, they don't know if this is like a big, you know, terrorist attack or something like that. And, you know, obviously he was the only one that would come through, but they didn't know that at the time. They had absolutely no idea what was coming.
3 minutes and 22 seconds. Sir, you just gave a testimony with regard to your
Hey, Pamela.
actions. Did you see yourself in that video doing a lot of the things that you just testified to?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'm gonna play it one more time, and I'm gonna pause it at certain points. If you can just identify where you are, and what you're doing, okay? So let's play it from the very beginning at 00. I'm going to pause it right here. Now, it looks like there's quite a few people in there walking behind Waukesha Blazers truck. Are all those people part of the Waukesha Blazers program?
It appears so, yes.
Okay, so either parents, players, or support?
Yes.
And do you see yourself?
I do.
And can you circle where you are? And your daughter?
Maya is right here.
And you see Caden?
No, I don't.
And you see Josh Creener in this frame?
No, I don't.
Okay, let's clear
Hold
the
on, could you just make a record of where you paused?
Yes, I'm sorry. At 13 seconds, if we can clear the screen and continue on. Pause. Do you know what you were looking back at? It seemed like, as I started saying before, a lot of people were looking behind you. Is that when you heard, you said something about a wheel tipping?
Yeah, I remember the first time I turned back, seeing something tip, whether it was a stroller, a wheelchair, a bike, some sort of tire is in my mind, and hearing screams at that time, thinking that somebody got hurt.
And you said you turned back, face forward, and then something else drew your attention back?
Correct.
And what was that?
The screaming.
Now, do you see Josh Creener in this frame?
I do.
Okay, and can you circle him where he's at?
He was running right there.
And that's it.
Hey guys, Fia's here. What's going on? I haven't seen you recently. Good to see you.
16 seconds.
Yes, and I was just reminded of that. Thank you. And you saw the video straight through before, correct?
Correct.
And Josh Crater is about to get struck by the car, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so let's play that through. Stop the video. When you saw Josh laying on the ground, Josh Crater, do you know approximately where, I'm sorry, it stopped at 19 seconds. I'm very bad at this. Do you know where Josh Crater was laying approximately?
To the left side of our vehicle, that's about all I remember.
Okay, so he's not shown, did you see two bodies fly forward from the truck?
In the video or
In
when I
this
was
video
there?
right now?
I would have to see it again.
Okay, if we can go back to probably 14 seconds. And play it again. From 13 seconds.
Diana, my cat is shedding like he just came out of hibernation or something. Like, this is crazy. Like, I keep lint brushing because I keep feeling more hair and more hair, like, on my face. It's crazy.
Stop it. Did you see two bodies flying forward?
Yes.
Do you recall, as you look at this...
Oh, you just finished watching Scandal Feed? My wife loved that show. My wife loved that show. But you know what? I'm gonna put my wife on blast a little bit. She loves any type of show where they get a little steamy. You know what I mean? But hey, I'm not complaining. It's good for me. I love catching her after she just finished watching Highlander. Oh, man. I'm like, hey, babe, you gonna watch your show today? Okay, go ahead and watch your show. I'll see you in a couple of hours. All right. Man, I know how to play the game.
Picture where Jackson was, of the two bodies that flew forward.
I believe he was on the left side of the truck as well.
And can you circle him by where he's laying on the ground?
Can you play it one more time, please?
Yes, and that was, I stopped it at 21 seconds. I'm now going back again to 14 seconds and playing it again starting at 14 seconds. I paused, or it was paused at 18 seconds. Did that assist you?
Yeah. Looks like he's laying right up here.
And do you know who the body is that's to the right of Jackson?
I don't, looking at it from here.
And do you know as Jackson and Tucker were marching to the left of the...
I meant Outlander. I just wanted to see if you were going to catch it, babe. I knew what the show was called. In fact, go ahead and turn it on right now. That way when I'm done with my live, you know what I'm saying?
The truck, as you testified to, were they close together in distance?
Yes, they were close.
Okay. If you can keep playing. I'm sorry, and it's starting at 18 seconds. What do you see you doing now?
I picked up Maya and I'm running to check on Jackson. Over the top of him right now.
Okay. I was just gonna say, if you can narrate, and that you said that at approximately 31 seconds, you were over the top of Jackson.
Yes. And now I just grabbed Ella, another one of our members.
You can pause the video.
For those of you who are just coming in here, you're probably wondering why we're watching this, but yet the mood is so light. We're doing this on purpose because this stuff is heavy. So I like interacting with the comments while I'm watching this stuff so that I don't get in too deep of a hole. So yeah, the purpose is not to make light of this trial, especially not this particular testimony for sure. But you know, we definitely gotta keep the mood a little bit light because it gets super heavy, man, when we're watching this stuff. And you know, it's tough sometimes, man. It's like really, really heavy stuff. So you know, please bear with me. Don't take offense to it. We are simply trying to lighten the mood just a little bit, you know, while we get through this trial, because man, this testimony gets rougher and rougher to listen to.
Okay. And what are you doing? And
I'm putting-
it's paused at 35 seconds, 55 seconds.
Putting Maya in the back of the truck to keep her safe.
And how about Ella?
Ella, I was bringing her with me too, so I knew where she was.
Okay. At this point, had you seen Caden?
No.
Okay. Continue.
That I'm talking to Caden now.
So at 1 minute and 3 seconds, you're lifting someone up into the pickup truck?
Yes, that's Caden.
Okay. Continue.
And I'm yelling at him, asking where Riley is. And he's telling me he doesn't know. I told him to stay there, and I was going to go run and try to find her.
Here we go with Darrell's fake emotion, looking down, acting all somber. He doesn't care. We all know he doesn't care.
As I went to the left of the truck, as I knew she was on that side.
Is that you running down the street?
I saw somebody down in the road, praying it wasn't her. It was not.
I'm going to pause it right now. When you said you saw someone else in the road, did it appear that that person was injured?
Yeah, they were down on the ground with people around them.
Okay. You can continue on.
Coffee and snickerdoodles. Yes? Yes? Yes. Me. Hello. Me. I want it. Absolutely. Yes.
Telling the kids that it'll be okay, and they're safe now with the truck.
And that was paused at 1 minute and 47 seconds. Continue on. At 2 minutes in, had you found Riley yet?
No. And there I'm pointing out that
Pause.
we need medical attention.
And that was at 2 minutes and 31 seconds. You're pointing out that who needs medical attention?
Jackson.
You can continue on.
At that point, I was just talking to Caden again, asking him if he remembered where Riley was.
That's 2 minutes and 38 seconds.
And I told him to come and help me find her. At this point, people are rushing in the stores as we heard shots were fired.
That was at 3 minutes.
So I grabbed Maya and Caden and ran into the nearest open door that I could find.
Pause. And that was at about 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Is that, yes? Did that happen about 3 minutes and 10 seconds into the video?
Yes.
I'm sorry. And that's all I need for the video. And finally, I'm gonna show you Exhibit 31. And let me just see if that's been admitted yet. It has not, so I'm going to have it displayed in front of you. I'm not gonna have it published until I show you a couple seconds of this to see if you can indicate that this is a true representation of what happened on November 21st.
I see it, and it is.
Okay. Permission to publish it and Exhibit 31 into evidence. 27 seconds.
Exhibit 31 is received, permission to publish is granted.
And if we can play it.
My cat jumping up on stuff, man. I'm like, what are you doing?
is played until the end at 27 seconds. Does that accurately depict the path of the vehicle as it was striking the Blazers members?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to take a mid-morning break at this point, about 15 to 20 minutes. All rise for the jury, please.
Oh, Lord. Here we go with the fake emotion. Oh, my gosh.
Get it, save it to a PDF, and immediately upload it. Okay. So then they can show it from there.
Even if these tears were real, they would only be falling because his life is over. Because he's going to prison.
Appearances are as they were before. I will have the jury brought out and we'll continue with the questioning of this witness.
Determination you made about the
I know he is not about to bring up a legal argument. I know that's not what's about to happen. Okay.
the judicial determination you made about the jurisdiction.
I thought I was very clear, sir.
Jurisdiction is crazy.
Validated.
Your request is denied.
There's no. What are you wiping?
On what legal basis, Your Honor?
The record stands, sir.
Is that a judicial determination?
Bro, I can't listen to this. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't. It's time for cross. It is time for cross.
Just a second, I'm sorry about that. I just needed a second.
I can't stand this dude. I just can't.
Johnson, the court is well for the delay.
Shut up.
Do you recall how long you intended to stay?
Through the parade till it was done.
You testified earlier to seeing some of the video footage that was played. Would that be fair to say?
Yes, that's fair to say.
Do you recall how many times before today you saw the video footage?
I believe I saw one of the videos once.
And you don't recall seeing any of the other videos?
Maybe clips. We were bouncing
Bro,
around.
Budgie girl, that's what I be saying. That's what I be saying. I literally said that a few episodes ago. I said, anytime he's actually displaying real emotion, he doesn't apologize or say, oh, I just need a second, I'm getting emotional. He either just cries, or he just gets angry, or whatever the emotion is. Like, the only time he ever says, oh, I apologize for the delay, or I just need a second, is when he's faking his emotion. He does it every time he's faking his emotion. It's so annoying. It's so annoying every single time. It's the only time he does it. It's the only time he does it. It drives me crazy. Like, why? Why? Why are you such a fake person? How hard is it to just be an authentic individual? I don't understand. I don't get it. God, man. These cross-examinations are getting harder and harder to watch, because he just asks stupid questions, and they don't go anywhere, and they don't prove anything. And he takes forever to ask them. Ask them. It's just frustrating to deal with. It's frustrating to watch. We're going to take a breathe break, everybody. That's what we're going to do right now. All right, everybody, get ready. You guys know how we do. All right, alphas, this is what we do. By the way, if you're new or you just got here, we just came up with a name for our viewers today. You guys are now the alphas. Congratulations. All right, breathe break, alphas. 3 deep breaths, just like my wife taught me. Crack the neck if you have to. I know you guys heard that one. Just let it all out. Let it all out. Imagine having to live with this person. Imagine how often you would have had to do something like this. You know, take a breathe break around this animal. All right, coach. We're right here with you. We're going to go ahead and let Darrell ask his stupid, irrelevant, pointless questions.
Round.
Do you recall by whom you were showing the videos?
The folks at the prosecution table.
That referring to the 3 prosecutors sitting there right now?
Yes.
All 3?
Yes.
You stated in testimony earlier that you did not see the vehicle strike the children that were in front of you. Would that be fair to say?
I said sitting here today, I don't remember that.
You said something to that effect. Would that be fair to say?
You'd have to be more clear.
You said something to that effect of what you just said.
To what effect?
That you, sitting here today, that you do not recall seeing anyone struck ahead of you.
That's correct.
But then you also stated that you did see who was struck ahead of you.
Is that a question?
Would that be fair to say?
In relation to what?
In relation to...
I like this witness.
When I was there?
I like him. He's making this difficult for Darrell. I love that. Yes, this is the energy I need, man. He refuses to be victimized in this situation. He's like, you know what, Darrell, since you want to be an a-hole, I'm gonna be one too.
For the video, what are you talking about?
At any time when you was there.
When I wrote my statement, I wrote what I remembered at that time.
So would it be fair to say that as you sit here today that anything about your statement may have changed?
Nothing has changed.
So your testimony here today would be accurate to what you reported?
Man, what is up with that? What's up with that feedback we're getting from the court right now, man? Just want to make it clear that is not my equipment, guys. There's nothing I can do about it. But that little feedback that you're hearing is coming directly from the video.
recall saying in your interview with the DIC that your 11-year-old son and 9-year-old daughter suffered minor injuries in the event?
I remember saying they were injured.
Do you recall saying that the injuries were minor?
No.
Now, direct the witness to the statement.
Do you have a copy of that?
Yes, right here.
Is it his statement or a summary?
It's not his statement, it is a statement from DCI, an agent from DCI, in which the DCI agent spoke with Mr. Rogers and wrote down what he believed was said to him. It was not signed by Mr. Rogers, it was not reviewed by Mr. Rogers, therefore I would object to this being characterized as this witness's statement.
Grounds.
If he would like to call the DCI agent, then he may do so.
Grounds. She's kind of explaining the grounds right now. If you shut up and actually like listen for once in your life.
All right, I'm going to sustain the objection as to the form of the question. Rephrase, if you're able or desire.
Do you recall stating to whomever interviewed you from the DCI that the injuries were minor?
No.
Any reason why they would report that you said that?
I don't know. You'd have to ask them.
I love this witness so much. Oh my God, I love him. I love this witness. And he's not breaking the eye contact, man. This man will not be intimidated. Yes, man, I love this witness. I love this witness. I love this witness so much. He's awesome.
Any reason why they would believe that that's what you said?
Objection.
Reported. Grounds.
Relevance.
Grounds.
Calls for speculation on the part of the witness. Sustained.
Do you remember giving a prepared statement at 10:45 a.m. on 11/22 of 2021?
I do.
Do you recall the gist of what you prepared?
Can you be more specific?
I love this guy.
Specifically, that you heard commotion, turned around to see a stroller or something fall over about a block and a half behind us.
Yes,
You recall making that statement?
I do.
About how many people would you estimate was at the parade that day?
I would guess the thousands.
And you were able to see something fall over from a block and a half away amidst thousands of people?
Yes.
And you don't recall what that was that you saw?
No.
Any reason as to why you would name what you saw fall if you don't recall it?
I described it.
So you did see something fall?
Objection asked and answered.
Grounds.
Asked and answered. Sustained.
Do you recall what the item was?
Objection.
Grounds.
Asked and answered.
Grounds.
Sustained.
These questions are mind-boggling. Mind-boggling.
Do you recall about what time you heard that shots were fired?
After watching the video, it's about 2, 3 minutes after the red SUV drove by us.
Do you recall the day of the incident? Not the video.
I remember it was after the vehicle drove by us.
Did you hear the shots?
No,
Do you remember who that was reported by?
I don't.
What did you do after you heard that shots were fired?
I looked for all of my children again and made the decision to take 2 of them into the antique store.
About how long did it take you to look for everybody before you went into the antique store?
Before or after the shots fired comment?
After the shots fired,
I think I did another lap around the car and then around our Blazers truck and then grabbed my kids and left.
were you able to retrieve everyone at that time?
No.
You recall who was missing?
Riley was missing.
Did you leave the antique shop anytime after you had gathered your loved ones into the antique shop?
Yes.
About how long before you
No.
left the antique shop?
No, Darrell.
I
No.
don't
No.
remember.
He didn't. He never left the antique store. He just stayed there forever. In fact, he reproduced asexually. This is a clone of himself that he created just so he could appear in court. He's still in the antique store. What kind of stupid question is that? Like, are you kidding me? Do you hear the actual words coming out of your mouth? No, he's permanently embedded in that antique store. He's still shopping. Yeah, you know, everybody, you know, dispersed, and he quit his job, and you know, he told his wife, "Hey, honey, I ain't coming home no more. I'm in this antique store now, forever. You know, this is my home now." That right there might have been the dumbest question I've heard so far, and that's saying a lot. That one right there. That one takes the cake. That's crazy. That is insane.
Do you remember what you did when you left the antique shop?
I remember at some point seeing Jackson again on the ground.
Did you continue looking for the loved one that you missed before you gathered the other ones into the antique shop?
To the best of my recollection.
You don't recall for sure?
It was pretty chaotic. I was looking constantly for my missing daughter.
Did you end up finding her?
I did not find her, no.
And who was Ben White?
He was another coach with the Blazers and a friend.
Was he with you in the antique shop?
No.
So at some point you got separated. Would that be fair to say?
Separated from who?
Separated from Ben.
We were all separated as soon as the car drove by.
Any idea where he may have gone at that time?
No.
You remember talking to him after you had gathered everybody in the antique shop?
I remember at some point he reached out. I don't remember if it was text or phone call. Yes.
Did he say if he was injured in any way?
I don't remember.
Were you injured in any way?
No physical injuries.
Yeah, right. I do need to breathe. I cannot be in here turning up like that.
Was it pretty windy that day from your recollection?
From what I remember, there was a pretty good breeze, yes.
Pretty cold?
It was cool.
pretty loud?
Normal parade sounds.
Would that be characterized as loud?
I guess it depends that would be subjective to the person there.
Would you say it was loud?
Not overly loud.
So you yourself were able to hear pretty good over a parade with thousands of people?
I would say so, yes.
You had one of your daughters, Maya, with you that day. Would that be fair to say?
That's fair to say.
Was she injured in the event?
I threw her to the ground to get her out of the way, so she had some scrapes.
And would that result from you throwing her to the ground?
I don't know.
Did she say that she had been injured in any way?
No.
Do you recall if anyone else besides your children who were injured?
I remember lots of people who were injured.
Do you recall
I just answered that.
specifically? You remember who besides your children?
You want me to list all of the names that were injured?
Just rough estimate. That you recall.
That I recall, 10 to 15 people that I saw.
That you actually observed.
Yes.
Did you render any assistance to any of those people?
No.
Any reason why not?
My daughter was missing.
So it'd be fair to say at that moment your concern was your daughter that you didn't retrieve to go into the antique shop.
My concern was for everyone that was just struck by the vehicle.
Including your daughter that was missing, right?
I was concerned about her missing, yes.
Did you file any reports?
These questions right here are the ones that I hope his prison mates have seen, because these are the ones that are going to get him beat severely when he's in general population. These questions right here.
Other than just the interview?
What do you mean by
Like an injury report of any kind?
Just what you had in front of you that you were reading from. That was my statement.
No. Did you file any injury reports or
Jackson, that's a big question.
grounds?
Sustained as to the form of the question, sir. Please rephrase.
What I'm asking is, usually if there's an injury, you will file a complaint. To the best of your recollection, did you file any complaint from the incident?
I wouldn't consider it a complaint. I filed some paperwork saying that my children were injured, yes.
Do you recall if that was a complaint?
I don't know.
Was it a claim in any sort of way?
Yes.
Do you recall what the claim was?
It was with the Victim Assistance Program.
And what does that consist of? What are their resources in pursuant to the complaint that you filed, or claim that you filed, right?
Can you rephrase?
What would be their assistance and to help you with your claim that you were filing?
It was to help with any medical bills that arose out of this situation.
So it would be fair to say that you had a financial interest in this incident.
Mischaracterizes the testimony.
Right.
That would have been the one. That would have been the one where I would have broke the law. That would have been the question where I broke the law. That would have been the last straw for me. That would have been the last straw. That would have been the last damn straw for me. I'm telling you right now. I am telling you right now. You hit my kids and then ask me if I have a financial interest in this instant. Ooh, boy. Whoo. Good God Almighty. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Mm. No, sir. No, sir. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You know what? Nope. Nope. That is it for that. That is it for that. That is it for that. We're gonna change the tone on this one. I am sorry, but I am done with this witness thing. No, sir. That's it. That's it. Nope. Can't do it. I'm sorry, guys. I tried. Can't do it. Cannot do it. Will not do it. Nope. We're just going to watch some Darrell Brooks animation instead. Shout out to Linus Wallace. If you guys are not subscribed to him, please go ahead and do so. It's his name right there. Linus Wallace. Please go ahead and subscribe to him. I can't keep watching that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. I really do. I apologize. I want to keep watching it for you guys because I know you want to see the whole trial. I want to give you the whole trial. That right there, no, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Wow. I've never watched that witness in its totality. So I did not know he asked him that question. That one, no. I can't, guys. I can't. I'm really getting pissed off. I cannot do it. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not going back. I can't. Nope. Nope. I'm sorry, guys. Not that one. Ooh. Okay. Let's relax. Let's breathe. Okay. We're good. We are okay. We are okay. We are okay. Oh my God. Yo. Ooh. Wow. He really asked for that. He really asked that question. Whoa. That's crazy, guys. That's really crazy. That is oh. I gotta get myself together. That was nuts. That was nuts. I'm very sorry. I'm very sensitive about that testimony because that one involves Jackson. I'm very there has to be some type of change in our justice system, man. Like people like that should not be allowed to represent themselves. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go back. We're gonna do it because people are telling me I'm gonna miss his epic responses. Okay, we're gonna go back. We can do this, right, guys? We can get through this. We'll be okay.
This case at any time?
Not that I remember, no.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Angelica, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. I am trying my best right now.
Do you understand that for
Did I miss something? Did I go too far?
from the incident?
I wouldn't consider it a complaint. I filed some paperwork
Okay. All right.
saying that my children were injured, yes.
Okay. We're gonna get through this, guys.
That was a complaint.
We're gonna
I
get through
don't
this.
know.
We got this. We're gonna get through this.
Was it a claim in any sort of way?
Yes.
Do you recall what the claim was?
It was with the Victim Assistance Program.
And what does that consist of? What are their resources in pursuant to the complaint that you filed or claim that you filed, right?
Can you rephrase?
What would be their assistance and to help you with your claim that you were filing?
It was to help with any medical bills that arose out of this situation.
So it would be fair to say that you had a financial interest in this incident?
Mischaracterizes the testimony.
Grounds. I believe it's relevant to the fact that bills were needed to be paid. It's relevant.
The bills wouldn't exist. You know what? I don't even have to say it.
Overruled.
Just keep going.
He may answer.
Just keep going.
I was looking to get the medical bills covered, yes.
So would that be fair to say that you had a financial interest?
I would say sitting here today, I didn't care if it got approved or not. I was trying to get assistance for the medical bills.
So if it had gotten approved, would you have been able to do it yourself, or would you have seek to do it yourself? Grounds.
Sustained, the question is vague.
Would you have seeking? Would you have paid the medical bills yourself,
Yes,
regardless to price?
I generally pay my bills.
And specifically that matter, not the rest of your bills.
Darrell, I know you don't know anything about paying bills because you didn't have any bills, because you didn't have a job or a home of your own. But, you know, when you're an adult, typically you work, you make money, you pay bills, and you pay them on time because that's what responsible adults do. But would Darrell know anything about that? No. And for the rest of his life, he's not going to because, well, he's living off of taxpayers' dollars for the rest of his life.
Specifically that matter.
Objections relevant.
Grounds.
Sustained. Move on, Mr. Brooks.
Would you consider yourself an injured party in this case?
No,
Were you aware that you might be called to testify in this case?
eventually, yes.
Did you seek to testify in this case?
No,
May I ask why you agreed to testify if you didn't seek to?
Objections relevant.
Grounds.
You don't have a choice. He got
Sustained.
subpoenaed.
Do you recall who informed you via subpoena to testify?
I received a subpoena from the DA's office, yes.
You did?
Yes,
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
no problem.
Are you aware of the plaintiff in this case?
Objection relevant.
Grounds.
90611, 90611, 90611.
Have you read a complaint pursuant to this case at any time?
Not that I remember, no.
Do you understand that for charges to be issued that it has to be a claim, therefore it has to be a plaintiff?
Objection.
Grounds.
Okay, so first of all, the
Grounds.
grounds are relevancy. It's not relevant. That would be the
You
grounds.
also have to state the grounds.
Hold on. Let her get her position out, Mr. Brooks.
And it mischaracterizes the former testimony.
It does
Sustained
not.
as to both grounds. Under 90611, move on, please.
So you're not sure if there is a plaintiff?
Objection
Grounds.
relevance.
Sustained.
Have you ever had any interaction with the plaintiff?
Objection.
Grounds.
Sustained.
Are you aware who brought charges in this matter? Grounds.
Sustained.
If you're not sure of a complaint, how can you be sure of the charges in this case?
Objection.
Grounds.
Sustained. Mr. Brooks, under 90611, please move on to a new topic, or your cross-examination will be shortened and cut off.
Your Honor, with all due respect, that's every question that I'm asking is relevant. It pertains to the plaintiff in this matter that seems to be nowhere
Mr. Brooks, you're
found.
making a legal argument. We'll take that up outside the presence of the jury. Move on.
I believe the jury deserves to know who the plaintiff is in this matter. That's very relevant to the case. How can they rule on something when they don't
Mr.
even know
Brooks,
who the plaintiff is?
please, move on. Next question, or I will turn it back over to the state for redirect.
Can you recall if you saw the driver of the vehicle?
I don't remember seeing the driver.
Were you able to catch a glimpse of the license plates?
No.
God, how hard is it to say license plate?
Were you able to catch a glimpse of the license plates?
Those two words are kicking his tail, man. They really are. What's so impressive is that he missays it differently every single time. He keeps coming up with new creative ways to mispronounce these words.
No.
Do you recall if the vehicle had any tinted windows?
I don't remember.
About how far from the vehicle were you when it passed you?
Say the word, bro. What are you doing?
From the red SUV?
About how far from the vehicle were you when it passed you?
Can you tell me which vehicle you're talking about?
How far from the vehicle were you when it passed you? The vehicle that went around your Blazers vehicle.
The red.
I guess I would ask the defendant to be more clear as to what vehicle and when it went around, like at the beginning of the parade, before it struck his kids.
I was just clear. I said the vehicle that went around his Blazers
Sustained
vehicle.
as to the form of the question. Please rephrase.
The vehicle that you observed, or rather I say the vehicle that you observed approaching. About how far from it were you when it passed you?
Objection, just to clarify, is he saying the red SUV that this witness has described as that red SUV was approaching him, or some other vehicle?
Sustained as to the form of the question.
Well, I thought he was clear when he said that there
You
was
have to
only
be clear
one
with your question,
vehicle.
Mr. Brooks.
Excuse me, Your Honor?
You have to be clear with your question. It's vague.
He
As
said
to
there
the
was only
word
one.
vehicle, you need to be clear which vehicle you're questioning the witness
The
about.
vehicle that was approaching, that he said
At
was
what
approaching.
point in time, what color is the vehicle, something like that, sir.
The vehicle that you observed strike anyone. How close were you to that vehicle when it passed you?
The red SUV was about 10 feet probably from me.
And you didn't see the driver, correct?
Correct.
Did you see anyone else in the vehicle?
I did not look in the vehicle.
Would that be a no?
That's a no.
Thank you.
Would it be fair to say that 10 feet from a vehicle is pretty close?
Subjective.
What would you say? Would you say that's pretty close?
It depends what you're talking about.
would you say that 10 feet is pretty close to a vehicle?
Depends. If they're driving, yes.
Would it be fair to say that that's close enough to be able to see who is driving?
It depends on many other factors.
What would those factors be?
Eyesight, windows up, down, if they're looking at the vehicle.
I'm assuming it would be fair to say that you were definitely looking at the vehicle, correct? Would that be fair to say?
When?
When it was approaching and when it passed?
Yes.
Any reason why you would not try to identify the driver?
Because my children were about to be struck.
Any reason why you would not try to see if you can catch a license plate number?
Because people had just been hit.
So it would be fair to say because of what you was observing, that would be the reason why you didn't try to get a description of the driver or the license plate.
My priority at the time was not identifying the driver.
When does it stop? When does this questioning just stop?
No further questions.
Oh, great.
Any redirect?
Just briefly, Your Honor. Sir, you had indicated that you submitted a claim to the victim witness program for medical bills. Is that correct?
Correct.
Were those the medical bills for Caden and Riley that were incurred as a result of the red SUV hitting both of those children?
Yes.
Objection. Relevant.
Overruled. His answer may stand.
And it was yes?
Yes.
To wait till I
Sure.
No
Thank you.
problem.
No further questions, thank you.
All right. Thank you. You may step down.
Oh my gosh, we're done. Thank God. Oh my goodness. I can't, guys. This is man. Man, oh man. I could not do these lives without you guys' comments and interactions. So thank you. Thank you very much for helping me get through this stuff. We braved through it, right? We braved through it. We got it done. That was a frustrating one. Oh my goodness. That was so annoying. Okay. All right. We're good. We got through it. We did it. I am okay. I'm all right. I'm okay. Definitely need to decompress after that one. Man, oh man. I hope you guys enjoyed the live today. I'm really enjoying doing these. It helps me watch this stuff because it's less editing that I have to do. I get to interact with you guys in real time, and it makes it a lot easier to get through because this is some tough stuff, man. It really is. It's some rough watches. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna go decompress. You guys do the same thing, and let's say Give me a second, I'm thinking. I want to say let's do this the same time on Tuesday. It's Monday. My son has a couple of appointments that I have to get him to, so I won't have time. But Tuesday, I will have time to do another live at 12. In between then, I might try to like get a recorded video up, so that, you know, get through this next witness, and then on Tuesday, we'll pick it up with a live stream at same time, noon Eastern time, and think that would be fun. I think that would be good to go, right? So, all right, alphas. I need to breathe. I need to decompress. I just need to. Golly, that was more irritating than usual. I need to start meditating before I start these videos, like for real. I really do. Okay, guys. I will see you guys soon in the next video. Remember, peace, love, and positivity. Spread it everywhere you guys go. And I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, stay blessed, and don't let monsters like Darrell Brooks make you guys scared to go outside. Go outside and enjoy the world. Okay? Yeah. Tuesday, we will get back into this. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. All right, everybody. Love you guys a lot. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and making this channel awesome. You guys really make this what it is. So thank you for that from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys soon. Have a great weekend. See ya. Bye.